All right, everyone, welcome to your new unit. This is Home Sweet Home, also known as the Minecraft unit. In this unit, you're going to be designing a single-family home. Now, of special importance is that this unit is also an IDU, an interdisciplinary unit. So some of the work that you'll be doing in design, you will also be working on in math. At the end of the unit, you'll be doing an additional summative, and that is the IDU summative, where you will show your understanding of what you've learned in both design and in math. So, here we go. Your statement of inquiry. New communities are part of the natural and human landscape, and through careful consideration of function innovation while designing one, an understanding of the orientation in time and space will emerge. Your key concept is communities. Your related concepts are function and innovation, and your global context is orientation in time and space. All right, here's your design problem. The city of Shenzhen will be showcasing the cutting-edge skills of their local design students. In order to provide wide exposure for them, the mayor has set aside a vacant plot of land to be used for new home development. As single-family homes are rare in Shenzhen, the project planners want to approve 3D models of the designs before the homes are built. So what you're going to be doing, your task is to create a new single-family home design that incorporates the use of recycled materials and green technology. You will present your model in a virtual 3D environment. You'll be following the design cycle to help you do this. You're required to investigate, plan, create, and evaluate your project. Now, here's the challenge for you. Single-family homes are rare in China. Normally what you see are apartments. So most of you live in an apartment. Very few of you live in a home that's actually situated on a piece of land all by itself. And that's what you're going to be designing this time. Okay? Here are your inquiry questions that you will need to answer at the end of the unit. They're factual. What can recycled resources be used on to build homes? They're conceptual. What are the green technologies that home designers should be required to factor into their home plans? And what is urban sprawl? You're debatable. Are single-family homes an efficient and effective use of space and resources? Should electrical power lines connect homes to a power grid? Where should these lines be located? Above the ground, below the ground, and why? Okay, the language aims, those have not changed. And here's the skills you'll be working on. All right, so what is a single-family home? A single-family home is a freestanding residential structure that's designed to be occupied by an individual family. It is normally built on a plot of land that is larger than the footprint of a home in order to include a yard or a garden. As always, we'll be using the design cycle to work through our projects. Again, I've included your progression chart. You can use this to help you work your way through it. Remember, you need to do a design plan. All right? It's going to be in Word or in Pages, standard naming, 6, whatever your class is, underscore your name, underscore design plan. However, for this one, the design plan is Home Sweet Home. So what we'll do is we'll make that correction right now. Okay. All right, first thing you're going to be working on is you're going to be working on a vocabulary activity. The vocabulary activity is all vocabularies or all words that you may encounter when you're learning about designing homes. Okay, and as always, you'll fill them out according to the sheet below. Next thing, you have a research plan to do again. All right, so remember there's 4 parts to the research plan. The first one is what do you intend to do? You need to think about homes and communities and what you're going to be designing. 2, why is the work important? You need to think about the environment this time. Why is it important and how is it important to design homes? Think about the environmental impact of homes. See what has already been done. You need to do some research on the impact of homes to the environment. 4, how are you going to do the work? Okay, remember, this is your 4 research questions. You must develop 4 research questions. You must answer them in MLA-cited format. I've given you some links that you can do some research about homes. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to do an explain and a justify. So you've conducted your research, and it's time to think about how you're going to do this. Explain why you need to design homes, taking into account the community environment that surrounds it. You need to justify your answer. Okay, so you've given an answer, but now why is that answer valid? You need to justify that. Some of the work you do in the research plan will help you here. Okay. Next thing in A, you're going to look at is you're going to look like and analyze. So when you go through your research, you're going to see all kinds of different homes. And of those homes, one of them is going to stand out to you. And this is a home that you really think is pretty special. You need to describe the main features of that home and how it has inspired you to create your design. You have to include a picture of that home in your answer. All right? And then why it inspired you. What are the features and why it inspired you? Do not forget to include the picture. Next one. What do you need? Okay, so you remember at the very beginning I said that we're going to be designing single-family homes, and these are different than apartments. You need to understand what all the elements of a single-family home are. They are different than the elements of an apartment. So you need to research the elements of a single-family home and then put down a list of 15 features that you need. 15 different features, okay? There are actually far more than that, but I'm looking for 15. Once we do that, we're going to get into your actual drawings. You're going to do 3 drawings. Some of the things you need to consider: your home has to have 2 levels on it. You must have 2 levels on the home. In a 2-level home, bedrooms are not on the first floor. Bedrooms are on the second floor. The first floor is living spaces. The second floor is sleeping spaces. You must have 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. The bathrooms do not need to be on one floor or the other. They can be on both floors. In your rough drawings, you must include dimensions of each room. So say, for an example, you draw a bedroom. You must put the exact dimensions of that bedroom on. So if it's 3 meters by 4 meters, you would draw a 3 meter by 4 meter line on it. You need this because you're going to use these numbers when you're doing your math aspect of the unit. You're going to be calculating area, perimeter, and volume of your rooms and of the entire home. The exterior of the home, you must have a garden or a yard. The exterior dimensions of your home will be no more than, of your actual yard is 49 by 49 meters. Okay? And in that 49 by 49 meters square, you're going to have your house, and you're going to have a garden. Take a look at the rubric. It's all in there, and it'll tell you what you're looking for. All right? If you have any questions, let me know.